Welcome to ShadowMeTarot. We have another new release. So the first new release we just did is the Amazonian Angel Oracle. And so look for that one. But we also have, because these were both released on the same day, and now we're doing Anatomy of a Witch Oracle, cards for the body, mind, and spirit. It's by Tempest Zakroff, author of Weave the Liminal. And it says, discover the full power of your witch body. This stunning 48 card oracle celebrates witch body and how it unites the material and metaphysical worlds. Check the pulse of different areas of your life with cards featuring systems of the magical body, lunar and solar events, senses, and more. This deck helps you pinpoint what needs your attention most. What the full color companion book offers, while the full color companion book offers new perspectives and directs you towards action with the anatomy of a witch oracle, you can explore the full power of your witch body, the most magical tool in your possession. So this is lovely. I'm looking forward to a full color book. Let's see. It looks like it's Llewellyn Publishing Company. It has a decent box. It's like a bookshelf box. It's not my favorite kind. It's actually similar to the Amazonian Oracle one. I prefer, actually the best ones are the ones that slide out, where they kind of like are more like this. Where's the Brady Tarot? Oh, there it is. These are actually like my favorite boxes, where they kind of like slide out like that. Those are definitely my faves. All right, let's get to it. Ooh, I like the book is pretty already on the outside. Ooh, nice decks. This is that's a nice thick deck. All right, nice little ribbon. I like the little touches. It's kind of smaller than many of the book boxes I have, so it'll be harder finding a place when in my shelf when it's a different size than the majority of the cards that I use. Just kind of a note to the publisher there. Let's see. We've got, this is magazine quality paper. There's the author, Miss Laura, and then let's see. It talks about the art. Ooh, the body of the deck, witch anatomy, elements, senses, body being, lunar and solar events, witch work, magical artifacts. Okay, so it does have spreads. Single card, 3 cauldrons spread, witch anatomy or star spread, other ways of working with the oracle, and then the journey begins. Okay, so let's do 12. I think this is going to be lots of really good information. I'm actually kind of excited to work with this deck. Let's see. So here's our 3 cauldrons spread. Card 1, what should I know about my body to achieve balance and improve my health? Card 2, what do I need to do in order to stay on task or be more inspired? What emotional or mental blockages might I have? Card 3, how do I best connect with the divine or larger vision? What will help align all 3 cauldrons? Ooh, I like that. That's an interesting 3 card. I like the 3 card spread. It's cool. All right, so now we have the witch anatomy, the star spread. So card 1 is witch bones, the foundation, where you're coming from. Card 2, the weaver, witch mind, what your goal is. Card 3, the serpent, messages of intuition or warning. Card 4, witch lungs, timing, setting, or location. I'm definitely going to do a, we'll see. We'll see. I might interview this deck depending on how long it takes to get through it. So witch lungs is card 4. Timing, setting, or location. Card 5 is the witch heart. ritual and action. I don't know if I said card 3, but it's the serpent, messages of intuition or warning. And then card 6, the center, the overall outcome. Very cool. A little blessing kind of note to you before you get started. And let's see. Let's go ahead and read the first card here, which is Adorned. And you can see that it's just these 2 pages, so it's kind of like a full page on this side if the picture here was bigger. But they have it that size probably because not all these are the same. All right, so so each one takes about 2 pages. That's nice. It's reasonable, especially if you're doing a reading for somebody else. All right, so Adorn, the group body being. I'm just going to read what body being is. The body being, there are 14 cards in the deck that relate to it. This group includes states of being, as well as actions that permeate our daily lives. These cards can be very directive in helping us create change as well as understand it. They can be very mundane in their approach, but most often they are pointing to a metaphysical approach as well. So this is a metaphysical kind of approach card. And it says the description: an adorned golden figure holds up 2 masks and considers which one to choose today. Which will be their billboard to the world today? Who will they be to themselves? Consider. There are many ways we adorn our bodies with the clothes we wear, the jewelry we layer on, and the way we style or color our hair, as well as how we apply makeup and pierce or tattoo our skin. Each is a way to craft identity, to show the outside world how we see ourselves. We also use these items to protect ourselves, to disguise or pretend, to explore aspects of ourselves. Inversely, how we adorn our bodies can have an influence on how we feel. Adornment is a way to transform into our true selves, as a means to explore other aspects of our personality. The key words for this are accentuate, bejewel, glamour. And the prescription is look beyond a piece of jewelry or article of clothing as merely an accessory or something to wear, and consider how it transforms you. What makes you feel powerful, beautiful, present? Adorning the altar that is your body is the act of devotion. Consecrate or bless items that serve a special purpose when you wear them. Anoint your skin. That's beautiful. That's definitely a nice self-care card. And yeah, having awareness about how you feel in everything really, but what you wear makes you feel, and what you put on and what you remember and what you carry with you for the day. I love that. That's fantastic. So this one is Adorn, and we'll go ahead and zoom in on here. We can go closer than that. Oh, there we go. There we got some detail. All right, let's see. The cards are flexible. They feel like if you have the Shadowscapes deck, they feel thin-ish. But they feel thin. They do kind of feel thin. But they're larger cards, so they're harder to bend. We'll see how they shuffle at the end. So this one is Air. This reminds me of the Three of Swords for some reason. It's the feathers. It's the feathers. Since there's not a whole lot on these cards, I'm going to go ahead and read the keywords. So for Air in this one, it's ephemeral, effervescent, and lighthearted. For Align, it is coordinate, regulate, synergy. Amulet. Amulet says token, represent, enchant. Awake is aware, prepared, observant, engaged, clear sight. Ooh, I really like the awareness. I'm really getting very much an awareness vibe from this. Like, where can you be aware and awake? I'm vibing with this already, and it's only the first few cards. We're only in A. Banish. I'm really vibing with these cards, 100%. Okay, so this one is keywords is unbind, dissolve, dispel, eliminate, birth, emerge, enter, incarnate, initiate, arrive. I like these. This one is bless, and that is bestow, acknowledge, consecrate, gratitude. Cleanse. Oops, that one's the wrong one. Cleanse is sanctify, purify, refresh, reclaim. These are kind of magazine quality pages, so they are kind of sticking together, in the book at least. It's good quality though. All right, so cleanse. Wait, did I do cleanse? Yes, sanctify, purify, refresh, reclaim. And then we'll go to commune. And commune is convene, collaborate, conjure, gather. Create, design, originate, craft, build, conceive. Death, ending, changing, legacy. Dream, trance, rest, travel. Earth, growth-oriented, rooted, land. Equinox, balance, exchange, and precipice. I'm getting a sacred geometry thing, and I'm like, there is so much sacred geometry in that particular picture. I've been trying to learn sacred geometry for months, and it's like I go through phases, particularly when I'm seeing the shapes in meditations. But I feel like a new spirit is bringing me a new shape. I just know it. I just know it. All right, so the next one here is experience. Keywords are aging, earned knowledge. Oh, aging, earned knowledge, and undergone. Ooh, the all-seeing eye. Behold, alert, vigilant, protection. I don't think I would ever use any other definition except protection for this. I guess it would depend on what cards fell around it. I like this deck. I am liking it. Festival. Celebrate, acknowledge, participate. Fire. Passion, ignite, provocative. Full moon. Maximum opportunity, reflect. Ooh, hands. Impact, assistance, influence, helping hand. Heal. Recuperate, mend, reconcile, rejuvenate. Love. Passion, devotion, desire, embodied. Maintain. Groom, manage, conservation, upkeep, devotion. Memory, honor, remember, reminisce. New moon. Darkness, formulate, seed, germinate, source. Nourish, cultivate, sustain, develop, influence. Perception, embodied, attunement, extrasensory. Play, imagination, spirited mischief, revel. Poppet. Votive, encapsulate, channel, transfer. Protect, defend, keep, encircle. Renew. Regenerate, replenish, release. The serpent, primal self, intuition, creatrix. This card is about trusting your gut. Practice both stillness and movement. For stillness, focus on your breath, relax, quiet your mind and body. Take in the world around you without reacting, just watch. Then begin to move slowly and be sensuous and present. Focus on how it feels to gently move and stretch different parts of your body. Breathe. Shapeshift. Transformation, versatility, metamorphosis, chimera. Smell, fragrant, aroma, pungent. Solstice, consummation, capacity, juxtaposition. Sound, resonance, harmony, reverberation. Taste, savor, discernment, sensitivity, discretion. Touch, contact, advocate, interact. Vision, insight, revelation, visible. Water, aquatic, seaworthy, fluidity. Waxing and waning, becoming, turning, and vanishing. The Weaver, self-divine, transmission, command central, gateway. I'm going to read this one. It's witch anatomy, which I believe is your intuition. Wait a second. Okay, here we go. Witch anatomy. There are 5 witch anatomy cards. Witch lungs, witch heart, the serpent, witch bones, and the weaver. These are the main systems of the magical body, together giving us the anatomy of a witch. Each one calls attention to specific themes and practices within its domain while supporting the others. And it says, a sturdy cauldron releases a mighty vision of fiery flames that weave together to form a 5-pointed star. From each point of the star, tendrils float outward, reminiscent of nerve cells. Oh, yeah. Consider, the weaver, or witch mind, is in charge of the consolidating, synthesizing, and communicating the information derived from the rest of the witch anatomy, collecting, organizing, and disseminating threads. It is a cauldron of creativity, a problem solver, a designer, mission control, and a conduit for spirit. The witch mind is the guiding star that illuminates the path before us. Within the threads of the weaver, we find the primary network of communication between ourselves and the universe. The weaver reminds you that you are the spirit in control of your body. You have all the information you need. Now it is time to make your choices and weave a pattern worthy of you. Just be careful not to spend too much time up in your head. Keywords: self-divine, transmission, command central, gateway, and prescription. Remember to check in with the whole of your body. Take a breath and feel the beating of your heart, the warmth of your belly, the solidness of your bones, the star upon your brow. This is your story to tell. Guide the way with integrity. I know that this deck won't resonate for everyone, but this deck really, really resonates for me. So I'm excited. We're going to definitely interview this deck at the end here. All right, we have Witch Bones. And that one is Structure, Foundation, Roots. We have Witch Bottle. Fascinate, Distract, Mesmerize. Oh, I like that. Witch Braid. Intertwine, Weave, Hold Fast. The Witch Heart. Ritual Pattern, and Rhythm. I like how it has the different phases of the moon here. It definitely reminds me, I know that's a picture of a heart, but it definitely reminds me of the female cycle. I am moved to read this one too, so here we go. This is also Witch Anatomy, so it's kind of that intuitive perspective kind of energy. Description: a large eye gazes calmly at us from the center of an anatomical human heart. At the base of the heart, blood vessels around 7 spheres that represent the lunar cycle. Consider the witch heart sets the pulse for our practice, awakening our emotions and granting us vision to direct the path ahead of us. It asks us to think not only what stirs us into motion, but also what keeps us moving. Ritual is the realm of the witch heart, helping us find the rhythm in the big moments as well as everything in between. Think about how time and pattern are essential for establishing rhythm, day or night, simple or complex, lunar or solar, regular or spontaneous. We tend to think of ritual as being for the big dramatic moments in life, but daily practice is built on the strength of small moments. Ritual, pattern, rhythm are the keywords, and the prescription: what moves you? Have you made room lately for your own passions, or are you getting swept in the rush of everyday life and other people's needs? Take a close look at your heart and consider what your needs are and how you can start achieving your goals. An effective daily practice is made up of the things we find power and personal meaning in, and that might not look like anyone else's path. Honor your heart. And okay, so the next one we have is the witch, or the last one we have is the witch lungs. Oh, that's pretty. Rooted in nature. That's how we breathe, right? Witches breathe. Oh, this is an amazing deck. All right. So this one is interconnection, serenity, creating space. So far, I really like this deck a lot. I'm going to go ahead and do interview the deck as well. This is the back of the card here. Oh no, we're going to have to zoom out. All right. So we're going to do the interview with the deck spread. And the very first question is, what personality does this deck have? I need to shuffle it. I like to shuffle at least 6 times. And until kind of I'm guided not to shuffle anymore. So at least 6 times is what I do in terms of a bridge shuffle. That's just me. It's like my number. I don't know. Actually, I may have even read that number, but it feels like a good number. I might do more, but I do at least 6. And then I usually stop when I'm called to. Tapping the cards 3 times can clear the energy of a deck. It also stacks them all together nicely. And because I'm talking, I'm not counting. Usually when I get something like that, the deck doesn't probably want to be really shuffled anymore, so I'll do one last one. I don't know if I did my 6. Yeah, I'm not feeling. Maybe it just wants me to quit tapping. All right, there we go. Nope, we're done. All right, I'll go ahead and just shuffle this one time through just to make sure the cards slip. They slip nicely. There might be thinner cards, but that's kind of good because they're a little big for my hands. And the fact that they're slippery is going to make it easier to flip them. Yay. Okay. So the very first deck is what personality does this deck have? And the first one that pops out is the full moon. And I definitely feel this is a deck about intuition. And when it's the embodied witch or the anatomy of a witch, I definitely am feeling like the spiritual side of this. So we've got the full moon here. I feel like it's the personality is to give me the entire experience, right? The entire intuitive experience. So I feel like this is very much a training deck. For me, this will definitely be a training deck or something to strengthen my own connection with spirit and my intuition. And also shining a light on the depths of kind of my soul, right? Because we've got this light shining way down into the water. So I also kind of feel like addressing and loving and letting the light shine on some of your shadow self is really kind of what ShadowMeTarot does, of course, but is what I am gleaning as the personality for this deck. Now, when you do this for your own deck, you're definitely going to have a different personality and a different takeaway from it because you're you and you're unique. And your spirit guides are with you and are going to express to you the way that resonates with you most. So, what is your strength? What is anatomy of a witch strength? What is your strength? This is just to try it. Okay, so I was having the need to turn it. I guess that's why. Aww. So my strength is it likes to play and smell. Play and smell. Well, I like improv, so I feel like playing. If you're going to play with me, that's fantastic. The smell, though, I feel like maybe this deck is going to work more when I bless it with sage, right? Or when I bless it with incense. So this is definitely something I really like this because it is this feels very much already like training for how to use this deck just by asking the cards the question. So I very much feel like these cards want to be blessed with like sage or incense. Oh. And it's going to play with me if I don't. All right, what is your weakness? What is your weakness? Ooh, lots of weaknesses. Wow. Because they flipped up, I'm going to do in the order that they kind of flipped up. If they face down, then I do them in the order that the picture face down. Okay, and that's just me. Everybody's different. Everybody, you listen to your own intuition and how you claim the cards and how they laid out. So we're going to start with fire. This is its weakness. Cool. I don't need to get all hyped up and passionate. Not guarded and little experience, huh? Those are your weaknesses. Well, I imagine that the cards don't have much experience, do they? Perhaps maybe even our spirit guides don't, at least not in human form or the physical, and definitely not in our experience. So let's see. How will you help me grow? How will you help me grow? If I am called to shuffle again, I shuffle again. It's just what I do. All right. How will you help me grow? Did one flip over? Oh, here we go. Air. I think we read this one. We did read this one. I thought we did. This is the element. Air for me is speaking. I want to know specifically how you'll help me grow. And it says, the element of air reminds us that the power of that which is invisible to us can still affect us profoundly. Air sustains life. We can feel and see the effects of air all around us, even though it is invisible. Breathing is believing. Respect the unseen forces that are present in your life. Find wonder in the everyday moments of your life simply by focusing on your breath as air moves in and out of your body, connecting you to the world around you. This card can also refer to someone who is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a heart of air can represent movement, lightness, transparency, impulsiveness, whimsicality, capriciousness, or being ungrounded. Keywords are ephemeral, effervescent, lighthearted. The direction of the wind can have a metaphysical interpretations that you may use for inspiration and guidance. When the wind comes from the north, be on guard and protect. When it comes from the south, be open to receive blessings. The east wind brings new beginnings, while the west wind carries change. You might not be able to change the direction of the wind, but you can learn to sail with it. Ooh, I love it. That's just kind of going with the flow, but the air part of that definitely speaks to me 100%. So that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Anatomy of a Witch. When should I call on you for guidance? When should I call on you for guidance? When I want to create love. Oh, I love this deck. Thank you. Thank you so much, Spirit, for this deck. What is the best way to work with you? Ooh. And the eye. I think I said earlier I was always going to look at this as protection. But I almost feel like it's to protect your soul, protect your spirit, protect your intuition, yourself. I really, really like this deck a lot. I really, really like this deck. The eye of protection is found throughout the world, especially in the Mediterranean, Middle East, and Central Asia, wherever the long-held belief in the evil eye is found. Nazar is the most common name, deriving from the Arabic word for sight, surveillance, or attention. Evil eye refers to a malefic gaze, intentional or not, that causes harm to the recipient. This jealous gaze sucks the vitality out of the victim and draws ill luck to them. The amulet returns the gaze to the sender, protecting the wearer an eye for an eye. Eyes are also used to invoke the aid of deities, distract negative spirits, encourage psychic ability, and used as spiritual surveillance. This card can be called upon can be a call to up your level of protection, reflect back unwanted attention, and or pay close attention to signs around you. Another eye to consider is Odin's. He sacrificed one of his eyes to gain the knowledge of the runes. Some wisdom cannot be seen with the physical sight alone. Keywords: behold, alert, vigilant, protection. The eye can guide us, but it can also lead us astray and fill us with envy or jealousy. Bless an eye amulet to wear or hang for protection or psychic aid. If you already have one, now is a good time to cleanse and recharge it. Anoint your brow, chakra, third eye, and the center of each palm with a consecrated oil for deeper clarity. I just feel like this is a method and a training deck to protect my energy. As I think how I need to work with this. I think this is very much a self-development kind of deck to kind of taking a look at your energies and what you're putting out there. And I also like that it's giving you, to me, it's already given me ritual, right? Play with different scents. Bless and honor the cards. Build a relationship with the cards. I love it. I think this is great. All right, so what will our relationship be like? Thank you, beautiful spirit, for all of your guidance, love, and light. What will be my relationship What will be our relationship? Anatomy of a Witch Oracle. Anatomy of a Witch Oracle. What will be our relationship? What will our relationship be like? There we go. Maintain and puppet. I feel like that's cleaning up the physical, the emotional, the grounded. I just feel like it's cleaning up my thoughts is what it's here for. Yeah. I want to look up Poppet. I know it's a doll. Channeling. Cleaning up my thoughts for better channeling. I mean, that's really kind of how I... maintain this looks like it. This card means exactly what it looks like, which is like just clean it up. And maintaining your own body, cleaning up your own body. And the poppet, it says 3 different kinds of poppets are on display: a corn dolly, a figure fashioned from roots and branches, and a vibrantly colorful embroidered fabric form. Poppets have long been used in sympathetic magic practices to represent people or other living beings. They are generally for casting spells on the subject they are modeled after to aid them or work against them. These effigies can also act as ritual stand-ins and function as spirit residences. Poppets can be made from a wide variety of materials, including fabric, paper, branches, roots, leaves, flowers, clay, wax, and pretty much any other substrate that can be easily fashioned into a form. From there, they may be stuffed with herbs, hair, or nail clippings, from the target, clothing acquired from the person, or anything else that helps connect the poppet to its living or spiritual correspondent. Poppets can be used to deflect negative energy or issues, as well as act as guardians or guides. Not everything has to be done directly through you or your body. While you may want to control everything, not everything has to be on you. It's time to delegate some authority, share the workload, accept assistance from others, and take care to keep some energy in reserve. I really feel like this is Spirit helping me clean up my thoughts, and trusting that Spirit will help me do the work, or Spirit can help with the work. I really like this deck a lot. It really has resonated quite a bit for me. How has it resonated for you? If you like this deck, please like, subscribe, and share. A thumbs up in the comments, a heart in the comment, anything in the comments basically helps me grow the channel. So I do appreciate your comments very, very much. And yeah, let me know what you think of this deck. I really, really like it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed, wonderful day.